It literally feels like a lifetime ago, but I still remember this shit like it was just yesterday, though. You walked in, yellow jumpsuit, whole room crack jokes. Once you got inside the booth, told you Maximo went to France. Some of them went on, but they just left. They said they was riding to the death. Well, where the fuck are they now? Now they're not, they don't. I don't see none of them. All I see is Slim. Fuck all you fair weather friends. All I need is him. Hey guys, welcome. Papier is back with another video, and in this video I kind of want to play with my voice a little bit to see how I sound in lower pitch voice, because I feel and I think that like all through my life I sound quite high pitched for the person that I am, and I think also a lot of what our voice is, we have kind of adapted them from people or situations or persons that spoke in some kind of way, and then we kind of adapted then how I sound like, because I feel like also like if I listen to Dr. Dre, for example, for quite an extensive amount of time, talk again, at least I'll get to talk a little bit more like him. Yeah. I also think that with the person that I am, and the confidence that which I want to show off in videos, like my voice doesn't really match my personality in real life. That's how I always feel like. And then I was also watching Vin Gang. He's an amazing guy, you know. It's like he. The first thing he said is like, yeah, people should use their voice more as an instrument, and they should really try to create a way that they want to sound. And yeah, especially in in the beginning, play with their with their melody, see if they want to get high pitch, low pitch. So maybe it can sound like it can dance a little bit. You know, there's a lot, you know what, this instrument of your voice, there's a lot of things you can do with it. And I feel like, especially when I heard him, I immediately think like, the way that I sound normally on camera is a little bit, too high pitched. Like my voice doesn't reflect my personality enough. And it's kind of quite hard to understand, and also kind of I'm sorry, I'll just almost went back to my normal pitch of speaking, so I'm trying to get this slow, lower pitch. Yeah. I'm just playing with my voice, guys. And he also said, like, we watch so many YouTube, we try to absorb so much information, but what we don't learn is try to apply thing you've learned for yourself. So that's also what I try to do. I'll just upload this YouTube video because I know it's funny, and I know that sometimes I play with this lower pitch voice, especially back when I used to make rap songs, and Dr. Dre is one of my favorites. So I just whenever he's on, like I can just get in the same pitch as he does, and I also feel like, how did Dr. Dre get his voice? You know, he must have had a person in his life he looked up to, or was one of his best friends, that talk in this way with a very low pitch, or maybe like it was one of his manager and they just teach him, oh wait, man, if you sound like this, you know, if you go a little bit lower pitch, man, it sounds way cooler. You suddenly have this confidence, man. And I also feel like, especially for a man and for an older man, like this pitch is really important. And yeah, it's also kind of weird that like because of this YouTube video, you kind of have to talk your time and tell a story. And this is also what he said, like a lot of people, they just tell a story, they kind of report a story, but yeah, to tell a story, you really have to tell it as it happens to you, you know, get the visual, get the sound right, and things like that. Yeah, I'm just practicing my communication, and the only thing I'm focused on is just whether I can talk in a lower pitch, because it actually feels it costs a little bit more energy for me to talk this way, but I don't want to go back to the way I normally talk in this video. So I also think that, like, especially that's also what I think that this Ving Gang does. Like when he's talking, it sounds so amazing, but I do think it also costs a little bit more energy, or at least amount of focus to sound that way, because I think it's the same thing if you play a song on an instrument. It kind of requires a certain type of focus, a certain kind of skill to sound good, and also to make it beautiful. And I feel like maybe with your voice, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, for me it's also really hard to not go back to the way I normally sound. So like this is the way I normally sound, and I feel like the way I normally sound, like sometimes, sometimes it comes across as not being confident, doubting yourself. That's really like I feel, you know, it's like this person is like completely different just from the way he sounds. So that's why I started playing with my voice. I feel like this lower pitch voice is more suitable for me. But I don't speak it a lot, you know. This is just a practice tool, because right now, if I suddenly start speaking this way to other people, they were like, "What happened to your voice, man?" And then, as a reaction, you start immediately changing back to your old voice. So I think that's also reason why I'm making this YouTube video, just to feel like, oh, okay, just to get a feeling of myself again, because I feel like, especially after what's happened to me in the period that I was sick, I got a lot of self-doubt, and that, man, see, almost is like, even telling you this story is feel like almost gets in the way of my practice of doing my lower pitch voice, guys. It's really, suddenly these emotions got back. So yeah, I don't want to talk about it now, guys. I just want to focus on getting this lower pitch voice back, because I feel like within me there's, you could say, two different persons, but I feel like everybody is like has a higher version of themselves within them. And I feel like maybe it's not the voice, maybe it's something different. Maybe it's the way I come across. Maybe I should do something to my, I don't know, guys. Do some looks maxing stuff to look more professional. I don't know. I don't know. I think I look alright, guys. I also feel it costs more energy for me to speak in a lower pitched voice. But I do feel like it also gives me kind of a little bit confidence, and also I feel like it also shows you the right type of person that I am, because I'm really a guy who's been through a lot and fight through a lot, is really strong, who deals with so many bullshit in his life and wants to go forward, you know, and also who's really a man, guys. Like that's how I feel like that's how I would describe myself, or I think also how other people who really know me see me. But if I want to judge that based on the way I sound normally, it's like I feel more like this guy is an idiot, or it's just like overthinking a lot, and he's really not that smart, he's really not that strong. So I don't know, guys. I'm just playing with my voice after all, but it's also like not even the if you want to practice speaking lower pitch, it also you have to kind of have create a new melody. It's almost like playing the piano when you're so used to playing the middle set of keys that when you play the lower set of keys, you don't really know which ones to play. So yeah, maybe I can also do a video where I just play the high notes of it, guys, and I just play Mickey Mouse the whole time, and it will be a really funny video, and much of you people will watch it. Yeah, that could also be fun, guys. Anyway, I just want to play around because I want to see. I really want to know if I use this type of voice, it's gonna be much more entertaining and it's gonna be more me. You know, I feel like also people should create themselves the way they want to be and not feel stressed or put in a position that everybody else wants them to be in, guys. It's like especially this feminine press society. A lot of people are just pushed into being a certain way, or they have developed from kid, and they just copied another kid or a teacher or a friend. Yeah. So yeah, for me it's also kind of hard to explain, guys. And I'll also see watch back the video of me making this recording, and I also will watch it back plenty of times, because I feel like I will play a lot more with it, guys. I will maybe try to sound a bit more like Lil Wayne, like what's the song, man? Every time I can imitate Lil Wayne, but just now I'm stuck. My mind is stuck, guys. It's thinking too many things at the same time. But you know what I mean. I just want to change up my accents. I want to try to also learn different accents. I also don't like this English-Dutch accent that I have, so maybe learn Scottish accent, English accent, I don't know guys. See you in the next